some help with something?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
Tell me all about it.
Catherine's
Who
a
was
G.
this dead girl?
She saved our
Her name
lives.
was Alice. I heard they found her all hacked up. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
Oh, that's gonna be
I
ugly.
think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight.
I need to go look at that really gruesome dead body, don't I? I need to do that before I leave this city. Okay, I'm assuming the gravedigger's on the outside of this wall. I've been over to this part of town before. Think we're gonna run into him. Oh no. If you're queasy, turn away. Apparently this is pretty nasty.
Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
He couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
What others?
You haven't heard. A few girls, like our Alice, died before. All really pretty girls.
Oh, there's a serial killer in here. Uh-oh. Let's talk to the gravedigger before I go. Like, just messing around with a body.
God be with you. What would you like? They call me František. At least them that can speak do. Ha!
What was that laugh? What was that?
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
Best
I hear
character
there
in the
was a
game.
murder here recently.
Oh,
Some young girl.
True. True. She's lying in the morgue.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
just tell me,
I haven't been in
František.
Klingenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
It's like 15. 20?
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
That is so
I heard she
surprising.
was killed by the town walls, close to the hole in the wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff.
This is
I
going to
think
be
he was a
interesting to track
scribe.
down, dude.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle. Though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
I know. I've already spoken to her.
Aha. Good then. Lots of luck to you. God be with you, good sir.
It's the best laugh I've ever heard. Oh, we're going to need it. Oh. As apparently this is going to be real nasty. So if you don't want to see this, go ahead and close your eyes or turn around or take it off the big screen. I'll give you like 10 seconds. But we do have to examine the body for clues. And I don't think it's going to be pretty. So I thank that guy for cheering me up before. All right, ready? Here we go.
So, let's see what we have here. My God. Someone really did a number on her. Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there.
Oh, it's not going to
There
show
must have
us.
been buckets of blood. The murderer must have awfully strong hands because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair. He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue. Then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning. Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
I don't think this has anything to do with Catherine. All right, we'll go to Lumiere's, and that should be right here. Hi, townswoman. Taking a piss? What is he doing?
Lumiere?
Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
I need to ask you
I'm
something.
hungover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion.
Come on.
This should sober him up.
I have a hair of the dog. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I'm an expert.
Here. Drink up.
That'll sober you right up, brother.
Better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want
Being an
from
alchemist
me?
pays.
Trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the Rat House? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the madman.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
Hey, try me.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months. Sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls. Stanya and Zdena.
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
And what about the other 2 victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting.
It's this rich
I'll
guy.
try to see what else I can find out from the mother.
It's this rich
Where can
guy.
I find her?
In the graveyard, lad.
100%.
The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those 2 dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
It's the rich guy. I'm feeling that. It's the same rich guy that the Alice was seeing. All right, you go back to being drunk. Yeah, okay, now we've got a lot of things to do. We'll go back to Father Prokop, which is right up around this way, because we're right next to it.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
Yo!
My business. You needn't concern yourself
Yeah,
about
Lumiere
that.
told me that he didn't
won't
like
tell
me.
you anything.
All right, I'll do a little learning. I have great learning skill now.
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in scripture? Speak up for those who have no voice.
A layman quotes the Bible to me. Fine. Lumiere accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished. in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumiere. That man has gone completely mad.
Do we have a murdery priest in our midst? Please don't spoil it for me if you know and you've played through. But I'm a little sussed out. That dude definitely was not happy with Yarka. And then maybe the other killings, but that Yarka's not the first killing. So no, probably not, because Yarka's not the first killing.
You really don't know what this is all about, do you? I'm looking for a dangerous murderer. A person might almost think you're making my job harder. I wonder why.
Me? Making your job harder? That just ain't true.
This guy's
I'll
easy
tell
to
you
work
everything,
over.
Don't worry.
My
I want
silver
to know if
tongue.
Stanya worked here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies.
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you, in the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
That's what I was
don't
hoping
know
for.
that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
That's all I need to know.
Okay, we're getting to the bottom of this, I guess. Okay, we've got a couple things. Oh, it's way down here. We've got the try to find what happened to Stanya down in the valley. There's also questioning William the minstrel. I think I want to do the other two things before I do that. So let's
Excuse me?
Oh, you actually have manners. That's a change. Let's hit the road, Jack. Are you the foreman? No. Are you the Yes. Oh, no, you're just Barton. All right.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer? I remember Lumiere. He was all right. That's all true, but...
But what? What are you still
I'm
brooding
confused
over?
as to this guy's, like...
You seem like the right man for a job like that. Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be
Wow,
such a good
she's
girl.
alive. My God, Barton's a saint. I did not expect that. She's the one that was in the bloody room.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumiere thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumiere? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumiere thought it might be connected with you.
I am so
maybe you
confused.
could help
How do
us
you
find
get out?
Who did it?
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck.
This
He
is
was
the guy.
terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody.
Blood in
He's
the
been
room.
hiding me here since then.
I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. Do you know anything about that?
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. A stupid trick to make himself seem more interesting. Though I reckon he's more likely to attract an ass-kicking than a woman.
Couldn't it have been that innkeeper then? You yourself said he's a pig.
Aye, when he drinks, he turns into a total bastard. All lewd remarks and groping fingers. The lecher. Only when I got to my room, I could hear him snoring. It couldn't have been him.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop? I don't know him.
No, he's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man, how strong could his grip really be?
That's fair.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help
No,
you.
you helped a lot.
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
Yeah, actually,
bless you,
totally.
sir.
That was very sad. Yes. She was she was very brave. That was helpful. Okay, let's get on to the next point that we need to get to, which is down around there, and we'll be back in Kutenberg by the nighttime.
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for his denner.
I don't know any Stenner.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternard's, are you?
Do I look like a friend of Sternad's?
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Denner.
You're right there. Stenner was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Denner? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for her... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Whatever.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kutenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Stenner thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd
Nice.
she go?
She wanted to
That's
go the
smart.
back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kutenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day. So I forgot about it.
Hey, Mutt.
Here, Matt. Search.
You got it? Oh, there's more. Oh no, there's more. And more.
Show me. Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others.
The ring!
Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in
Oh, I
there?
rolled
Was
it.
she
I
trying to
rolled the
hide it?
corpse over.
Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise. And that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks. But that ring is a good lead.
Somebody killed her for the ring. So there's an inn up here. And that is apparently where Rainyuk is, if we're trying to put the old rat pack back together to get Hans Capon. Or cause problems for King whatever.
I'm looking for someone. His name is Rainyuk, and he carries a nice bow.
That means nothing to me.
And he plays dice. A lot.
Ja, jetzt weiß ich's. Gestern hat sich völlig betrunken. Yesterday with some Pole. They were causing a ruckus until the morning, and I'm still feeling sick.
This drunk Pole, was his name Adder, by any chance?
Ja, Adder. They say there's a whole Geschichte behind it.
Geschichte, story?
I know it.
Right?
I'd like to know where he is now.
You should ask the butcher's wife, Eve.
And there is, of course, a butcher. And here's where
Greetings,
things
sir.
get spicy. Hello, Ava.
I'm looking for someone, and the innkeeper said you might be able to help.
Is that so? Who is it?
A wandering
Ooh,
man at
she has a
arms.
black eye.
He's a
Black
foreigner,
eye.
A Pole. They call him Adder.
And the innkeeper sent you to me. How nice of him. As if the whole village didn't know already. Now he's going to tell everyone who just walks by. Who are you anyway? Some friend of his?
I have to catch him.
On the contrary, they sent me to find him. He's a dangerous cutthroat. I have to catch him before he hurts more people.
Christ, is that really so? He's going to murder my old man. He and the other men dragged Ada out of the village, saying they'll kick his ass. But now I'm more worried about them.
And where will I find your husband, Adder, and the rest?
Outside the village, in the direction of Kuttenberg. There's a lone tree in the middle of the field. You can see it from a distance. They said that's where they'd take him, so that no one can see them.
That sounds like even more trouble. I hope we can sort it out peacefully.
Oh, boy.
Please, tell me they won't get hurt.
Oh, boy.
My old man put them up to it. It's not their fault.
All right, I won't kill him.
Don't worry. If I can, I want to settle this peacefully.
Yeah, it's the Polish guy. Also, your husband definitely hit you,
I'm
right?
sorry, but I couldn't help but notice. Is that bruise from the butcher?
He doesn't mean it. He just doesn't know what he's doing when he's angry.
You gotta teach this boy some manners, brother. I'm gonna have to teach you
I'll
something.
at least give you something for the pain.
Interesting. Good thing I have a brew.
Here you go. A potion for the pain. It should help you quickly.
Thank you.
Love being a brewmaster, man. Always got that thing on me.
I better go and see your husband. The sooner it's over, the better.
Hurry up.
Oh, well,
Please.
time to
Later, my friend.
set the husband straight. Rescue Adder. Oh, that tree. That's where they are. I swear if Adder is swinging from this tree already. Nothing yet. Oh, they're trying. Oh, jeez. They're trying to hang him.
Wait! Stop!
Oh, boy.
What do you want? And who the hell are you?
Leave him alone and untie him.
Why would I do that? Do you know what that bastard did?
If you're talking about the rumors in the village, it's all lies. Nothing happened.
You don't know what you're talking about. That whoreson defiled my wife, my Eva, eh? He should be glad we're only gonna hang him. If I had my way, we'd castrate him as well.
You want to argue with Peter of Pisek's armed men? They're already on their way.
As you wish, he's all yours. But the cow is mine, and she's coming with me.
Oh, fuck. He's twitching too much. I have to cut the other end. On the tree.
Oh. There we go.
You can murder whoever you want in the Devil's Den, but now we need to go.
Ależ z ciebie jest cipa, wiesz? Gdyby to był Janosz, ten by mnie tak nie zostawił. A co z Janoszem? Przecież zostawiłem go tam na pastwę losu.
Janosz? You mean Janosz Uher?
No Janosz! W Myskowicach go schwytali.
You mean Miskovic? Janosz is in Miskovic?
Tak, w Myskowicach.
Fantastic. I'll go and get him, and we'll be at the Devil's Den in no time.
Ale do diabła, pojmali go!
He was what? It doesn't matter. I'll find him. You go to the Devil's Den.
No dobra. Ale tylko tego nie spierdol, kurwa.
Oh, that's who I'm looking for. William. Hey, man, did you, like, murder and disembowel a bunch of people? Totally, right? Like, you would tell me if you did, too, right? You would absolutely tell me if you did.
My name's Henry, and no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
Lock in, William.
Ask away.
You're looking like a serious guy.
Did you know Alice?
I know a lot of Alice's. You have to be more specific.
The one
God,
they
man,
found dead
focus!
somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her. I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
All right. Did you meet Father Prokop's foster daughter, Yarka?
And did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Very suspicious.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her.
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
And did you know she was pregnant?
What? Yarka was... That's horrible. Who would kill a pregnant woman?
That's what I'd like to find
William,
out.
pay attention.
What about the unwilling father-to-be? It wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What? Mine? I never even got under her skirt. We just flirted a bit, and then she stopped coming by.
I heard you knew Stanya, the alehouse maid.
And I hear you knew Stanya.
Which one do you mean?
The alehouse wench from the hole. I heard you had something with her too.
Jeez, man.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
And the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started.
William, come
Before
on,
she gave
man.
you the boot for an ordinary charcoal burner.
That's not true. She'd been seeing that charcoal burner long before she met me.
And you didn't mind?
Why should I? I didn't want to marry her.
So what did you want from her then?
You're yanking my pizzle, right? Of course I wanted to fuck her, but no, we never got around to it.
Someone wanted to kill her.
What? Her? Yeah, but... What does that have to do with me? It wasn't me, and I don't know anybody who'd want to do that either.
Bro, I'm not buying this.
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Did she steal something from you?
A traveling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. She was on the lookout for some better prey.
Well, Zdena's days of stealing are over.
They caught her. I told her she'd be better off traveling the world with me.
And worse, someone killed her. It's been a while now.
So her too? Jesus Christ.
I'm afraid so. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Though it should have occurred to me since you're asking about her.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was gonna rob him blind.
And might she have stolen a ring from him?
I don't know. I had to disappear before she succeeded. Look, why are you asking me about all this? You don't seriously think I killed her, do you?
Well, you did know them all.
And? I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls. And now...
I don't think the
They're
priest
dead.
could choke him.
But I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, what do we know about the killer? Big, strong person, really strong grip. Speaks German. I don't think William speaks German. Two people in an alleyway, and then or somebody talking in an alleyway, and then she didn't see. I don't think he could do it, but I also don't believe him. I think he's a slippery little swine.
So you didn't do anything to them?
No, why would I? What would I get out of it? It doesn't make any sense. It goes against God.
You dare invoke God?
I admit, I'm no saint, but for Christ's sake, I'd never kill anybody.
I don't think he's capable of doing it based off what we know.
Good. I believe you. But if any clue leads me back here to you, I won't give you a second chance.
You won't hear about me again, I swear to God.
Let's keep chasing this down. I'm going to go update our boy on what I've learned so far. And the fact that Stanya's still alive and I found Stena. He's probably going to be very interested in that.
Scribe will write down.
Oh, there he is. Lumir, stop.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her? So.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
I hope nobody else shows up. How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly. But I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
Catherine, who do you suspect?
Well, I think it was that priest, Prokop.
That's nonsense. It couldn't have been him.
Couldn't have? Then who do you think it was?
It had to be William. Nobody else knew them all.
God, now you're talking nonsense. I'm sure William is innocent.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out.
Yes, please.
And then it might be easier for us. Yarka started working for the von Groller family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Groller's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
Young
That would
von
be
Grolla.
young Hendel.
And she was William. Or she was pregnant, not William.
And now, most importantly, Yarka was pregnant when they killed her.
I didn't know that. Do you know for sure? So they gutted her.
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant? I wouldn't be surprised.
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who the father is, we'll likely know who the killer is.
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those dances. Maybe William.
It's younger von Grolla.
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the
Yeah,
killer
well,
is.
hold
But we can
on.
agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy, can't we?
Agreed. Somebody got rid of her to make sure nobody found out she was pregnant.
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor. And young von Groller fits both descriptions.
True.
True.
We could be getting somewhere.
Yarka was pregnant. And if the father was young von Groller, it would make sense if he got rid of her.
Sakura, you're right.
But William
I
could
know.
have fucked her too.
Well, hey,
Just saying.
calm down.
Zdeno was followed by someone on a horse. Von Groller could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
Zdeno robbed von Groller.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young von Groll?
really
old
doesn't
Von
have a
Groller
lot
can't
of
do much
academic
now,
rigor
can he?
going on
So do
here.
we really agree that our most likely suspect is young Von Groller?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So you want to search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in?
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
Dude. Literally just got to the point where we're like, let's go do something. And it just crashed. No, I know you can access as a swordman. Oh, I honestly probably access as a healer. The more I think about that, that's my survival, and I have great skill as a healer. Probably be better to do it that way. Well, I'll tell you what, though. We're going to do that on Monday. We are going to access the Von Grola's house on Monday.